games. We've gotten to draw on one game, so there's no losing. We are going to finalize Chan as unbeaten.
Tunamaliza safari.
Yeah, tunamaliza mpaka mwisho vile vile tu tumeanza until the very end, as we also hope to become or to emerge the winners of Chan 2024.
Is it safe to say mwendo tunaimaliza?
I think it's still early. We still have a mwendo to go.
You know, it has a different meaning. Saying unamaliza mwendo.
Tunamaliza mwendo ya soka.
Plus, what is the
Safari is
what is mwendo in English? Mwendo is ni kama journey.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've just said hii safari tunamaliza. Safari is a journey as well.
Yes.
So safari, journey na mwendo are all the same thing.
Yeah.
If you say tunamaliza safari, it's the same as kumaliza mwendo.
Yeah.
So we are good.
We are good. But also you look at the Baltas online. Tanzanians are very confident that if we ever met, that they would beat us. My friend, I think for avoidance of any doubt, at some point, whether in Chan or in the future, we should have a match with them, just to make sure that we settle this, this banter, Before I let you take over, Victor, let me give the people a quote for the day. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. That is a quote by C.S. Lewis.
All right.
Very good.
Victor.
In other words, no human is limited. The more you continue growing, the more you continue to dream more and you get better. All right, so today let's talk about what's happening across the country. And of course, the president has formed a multi-agency team to probe into the graft allegation against the legislature. And that is what I want to talk about: the DCI, KRA, the Financial Reporting Center, ECBK, we have got EACC, we have got the DCI, and etc., etc. I've also been given that mandate now to investigate some of the members of parliament accused of graft inside the House. So that is going to be forming part of a discussion. Remember, the president is also out of the country to Yokohama in Japan for a meeting with 40 heads of state there, as well as what is now, MPs are saying that that is a blanket condemnation against some members of parliament. Actually, according to them, some MPs are still new, first-term MPs, and so they should not be condemned in wholesale. That is going to be forming my part of discussion. Fred Ogola, professor, who is a commissioner, People's Restorative Justice Commission, he will be here. I also have Peter Mutua-Mutuku, who is a governance and leadership expert, as well as Wilson Sosion, who is a former NARSEC Gen and former nominated member of parliament. The three wise men will be on set with me shortly for us to get into the discussion. How about I quickly start with the front page of our local dailies. Let me start with the front page of the Star. MPs rebel. Yes, basically what we are going to discuss. MPs rebel as big bribery scandal threatens to sink parliament. That is what I have here on the front page of the Star newspaper. MPs rebel as big bribery scandal threatens to sink parliament. It is the third time in 2 weeks that the president raised that concern over bribery allegations in the House. And now the president has appointed a powerful multi-agency team to lead war on graft. How that is going to end is something to look forward to. And of course, now we have got NIS boss Nordin Haji, we have got office of the AG, will be also in that same category. We also have the office of the DPP, the office of the DCI, CBK, FRC, that is Financial Reporting Center, EACC, KRA boss, etc., etc. So we have got a lot that is going to be happening in the coming days. And also, Dr. Oginde also said yesterday that they have started investigations into the allegations raised by the president. And that is what is happening here on the front page of the people of the Star newspaper, I beg your pardon. But then now MPs are on recess, but they are not letting that to slide easily because they're saying that is a blanket condemnation. On the front page of the Star newspaper. Quickly on the inner pages, Moi University, Vice Chancellor to meet unions as Dawn's planned strike. That is what I have here. And of course, the weatherman says that rains are still here, so please do not plant yet. Farmers in Nyeri have been advised not to embark on planting crops as the current rains are inadequate. According to the weatherman, Nyeri County Director of Meteorological Services, John Muiruri, said that the rains falling in several parts of the country since Saturday are short-lived and so do not plant yet. On the back page of the Star newspaper, Babadogo jubilate how Justin's plea to President Ruto helped resolve and save a community's soul. The playing ground in Babadogo is a controversial and contested piece of land with allegations that there are some, unscrupulous businessmen who are planning actually to grab the land. Okay. Wanyonyi Eyes first times as tonight's Lausanne athletics. That is on the inner pages on sports. Okay. Let me get that. Lazima tucheze pia kidogo. It's happening. Again, co-host Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda send a message to rivals after reaching CHAN quarterfinals. Okay. So that is what I have on the inner pages of the Star newspaper. So the story of Wanyonyi, who is chasing first times on return to Lausanne meeting. Olympic 800 meters champion Emmanuel Wanyonyi is eyeing even faster times at the Lausanne Diamond League tonight, returning to the field where he clocked the second fastest time in the world in 2024. It was last year's Lausanne meeting that the 21-year-old stormed to a swift 1 hour 41, 1 minute 41 and 11 seconds, the joint second fastest time ever alongside Denmark's Wilson Kipkerer. So that is on the Star newspaper. On the front page of the Standard newspaper, log in their eyes. The two gentlemen in question, President William Ruto and Honorable Raila Odinga, log in their eyes, side by side on the front page of the Standard. What is the explainer here? Ruto's tirade against MPs has been branded sheer hypocrisy. The executives wrote drafts they spec on in Parliament, from dodgy tenders at KEMSA to substandard fertilizer crippling farmers to hush-hush oil import deals. The scandals trails his administrations like a shadow. Even his allies' handouts at churches and stadiums clocked as generosity reek of patronage politics. For many Kenyans, the president has squandered the chance to make corruption, quote-unquote, a high-risk venture, as promised. Instead, he's finger-pointing as opposed to a government gorging on the vice it condemns, and all this time being urged by his bosom friend, Raila Odinga. So that is on the front page of the Standard newspaper. On the inner pages, what do I have here? Heartbreak for stranded families at state freezes overseas treatment. It was also reported that some of the patients were not able to access SHA in some of the countries, outside the country. Court summons pathologist over Mwathi inquest. Jeff Mwathi died during a party in a house linked to DJ Fatso. And so the summons are after 3 doctors failed to present medical reports. Kindiki navigates jinxed DP slots as a running mate debate emerges. All right, so politics 101. Okay, so majority leader in parliament made remarks that ran deep in Kenya's second office. Past deputy president have had turbulent periods with so-called power brokers. That is what's on here on the front page of the Standard, not front page, inner pages of the Standard. And now doctors now accuse insurance firms of undermining healthcare. The issue of healthcare and all that has been a problem. Okay, so executive wrote, when the pot calls the kettle black. Finally, Murugara dares Ruto to name MPs in 10 million shillings bribery allegations. MPs actually yesterday, what could be seen as put their political differences aside to call on the president as or the executive to name the MPs and, if possible, arrest the accused persons. Okay. So right now, I want us to take a break, but before then, the weatherman says that do not plant yet. How about we take a look at what's happening on the weather forecast? Let's take a break. We'll be right back. My guests are already in studio. Professor Fred Ugola, Wilson Sosion are already here. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Very good.
Yeah.
We'll be here shortly. Stay with us.